Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the 15th of November to, 16th of November to the 22nd of November. Sorry, my wall chart seems to be a little bit funny. It's like Sunday is the first day of the week and that always throws me off guard because I always count Monday. Anyway, just going to do, I think I'm going to go with two. This is from the Archangel Oracle deck by Dorian Virtue. So I'm just going to shuffle a little bit now, see what's coming through. I hope November's been alright for you so far. A lot of people still saying that there's a few bits of tumultuous energy happening around here and there. Okay, so this was the first one. Now let me see what we have for that. Okay. Okay, so let me have a look and see what this means. So the courage states with Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. And with Archangel Haniel, I hope you can see it. I know this camera, the light in this room is not the best. Archangel Haniel, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honour yourself and your feelings. Sometimes it can take a great deal of courage to honour your feelings. I would say that if you have a strong will to do something, but you believe that you would benefit from saying, doing it your own way and other people are pressuring you to do it another way, this, I believe, is calling you to have the courage to say no. This is a week where you may have to put yourself first quite a bit. And if somebody is trying to take your attention, or if somebody is trying to take your energy and kind of not abuse the friendship, but overreach you in a way, if they're trying to demand a lot of your time and just the resources that you have. For instance, if you're the only one in a group of friends that drives a car and somebody's trying to get you to drive around everywhere, or if somebody around is trying to get you to provide a lot of service just for, like a freebie, and you've got everything else to do, or if somebody keeps yabbering on at your ear for your advice and basically sensitivity. So at this particular card, I think it would be something that really would draw on the more emotionally aware of you out there. So by that I mean not that you're not emotional, but that you could be, how to say it, you could be more in tune with what other people are thinking. Empaths, sensitives, people who draw on other people's feelings, people who cry at, the RSPCA adverts, that kind of thing. For those of you who are in that moment or in that place at this point in time, it could be very, damaging to your energies. It could be very draining for you. And I think this is where you have to have the courage to say no. Similarly, if you've been in the middle of a situation with a few other friends, I get the sense that you could have to just back out of it, because for some reason they're showing me 3 people involved. And I think it's mainly because of these two here. We've got a male lion and a female lion, and you kind of a pig in the middle, just trying to ward off these things, or just feel like you're being the angel of reason here, and they could drag you to one side and you could be giving them advice, or the other out of the couple could be dragging you to one side and give you the other advice there. And I think at some point you just have to back away and say, this is your own things that you have to deal with yourselves. There's no way at all that we should be going through this rigmarole of going back and forth. Similarly, if your family is dragging you into things that you don't want, or if a partner, anybody, is dragging you into something that you do not want to be involved in, say no, because again, you're extra sensitive to the energies and emotions right now. If you get overwhelmed, you could feel like you're broken for the next week. And I don't believe anybody, especially yourself, would like that. Also, with the courage thing, it will take a lot of strength for you to stand up and say, hang on a minute, I don't actually enjoy the way that this is going. I'm not particularly fond of how I'm being perceived here, or just kind of think people are trying to demand a lot more of you than you're comfortable with. Put your barriers just halfway and say, okay, this is my personal space and my personal time now, please back away. So I think you will have no trouble in doing that this week, because you've got two very strong angels behind you. And if you look at the transition, she does seem very strong, and she does seem very courageous, steel blue eyes, the kind of set warrior that seems to be moving forwards. However, don't know who that was from. However, there is a sense here that she is not quite happy. She's steely in the face of danger, and she's steely in the face of people who are probably demanding too much of her. But from the transition, as soon as you say, no, hang on, step back a bit, look at the beautiful energies of this card. It's almost like you're able to free yourself, you're amongst better colours, better nature. Yes, you're alone. For those of you who don't like being alone, it may be a little bit strenuous for you, but I believe on the whole it would be beneficial to just kind of clear your mind space, getting to an area that is uniquely yours, that could be your sanctuary in a way, and that will enable you to really get back into your rhythm, your own personal rhythm. And your vibration as well. So that looks really strong for you this week. And let's see if there's any more. They want me to draw a third one, because the message wasn't over. That's what I just heard. The message isn't over, but the last of the message doesn't come from those. Oh, okay. If any of you needed a message from loved ones over the border, this could be it. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So I think, okay, for some reason they're showing me that this could be because of a funeral. So this courage and this sensitivity here, you could be feeling overwhelmed and drawn into family arguments and doing other things. For some of you, I think, who are dealing with the arrangements of a funeral or going through a traumatic time like that, they're fine. They want you to be happy. For those of you who are not going through that, this is just to say that everything's going okay. Don't worry about anybody else. Worry about yourself and your own place here. But I think the people who this is for, they'll know. So if this doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. If these two resonate with you, wonderful. This is just something else that wanted to come through. A hello from heaven. Like I say, the reading wasn't over. Somebody else wanted to come in and say something. Could be Azrael, because it's Archangel Azrael, but I just get the sense that everybody else can work their own thing. Everybody else can care about themselves. You need to care about your own health and well-being now. So not quite a short and sweet weekly reading this time, but I think the message that was intended or they wanted to get through has come through now. If you'd like a more personal message or reading with me, my website is now fully updated, so if you want to head on over there to see what kind of readings you'd like, just have a look. If you can't find anything, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help. My email addresses are down at the bottom. But in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful week, and God bless.